Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm your host, Kelly. Today, we're diving into a fascinating new chapter in royal drama. But this time, it's all about the power of the pen. Forget royal weddings and palace photo ops. There's a literary battle unfolding within the British royal family, and it's spilling secrets, sparking intrigue, and giving us a rare peek into their lives. From explosive memoirs to heartwarming tales, royal relatives are stepping into the limelight with stories that are every bit as captivating as the royals themselves. So, are these just cash grabs? Or are they showing us a side of royalty we've never seen before? Let's find out. Hold on to your fascinators, everyone, because the British royal family is stirring up intrigue once again. But this time, it's not about grand public appearances or dazzling events. From lavish weddings to heartwarming baby announcements, we know the royals are no strangers to the spotlight, but lately, they've taken that attention in a new direction. This isn't about the glitz and glamour. It's about books. That's right, the world's most famous family has sparked a literary boom. As memoirs and biographies hit the shelves, they're offering readers everything from tales of royal life to deeply personal reflections and life lessons. Welcome to the royal book brawl, a battle for literary impact and perhaps a bit of royal transparency. And let's face it, with this much intrigue surrounding the monarchy, the sheer number of books dropping by, those connected to the royals, has audiences clamouring for more. But are these just publicity stunts or attempts to cash in on royal connections? Are these books serving up a fresh perspective or just rehashing age-old stories? Let's break down the stories, the subtext, and the royal rumblings to discover if these books truly give us a glimpse behind the palace walls. One of the most intriguing new authors in the royal lineup is Mike Tindall, husband of Zara Phillips and former England rugby captain. Tindall is known for his no-nonsense personality and his clear-eyed view on life within and beyond royal circles. His book, Tackling Life, isn't just a sports memoir. It's a candid and often humorous account of his journey in rugby and the balancing act of being a part of the royal family. Unlike the stiff upper lip approach we often see in royal narratives, Tindall's perspective is refreshingly grounded. In Tackling Life, Tindall doesn't hold back. He opens up about the realities of his life with Zara, his experiences balancing personal passions with royal responsibilities, and the funny, sometimes strange moments that come from being a royal in-law. What makes Tindall's story compelling is its authenticity. He's not pandering to the image of the British royal family. Instead, he's unapologetically himself, and that's what makes his voice stand out in this wave of royal literature. Tindall's candour is a refreshing break from the curated, carefully controlled images the royals typically project. Through his story, readers are invited to see the down-to-earth side of royal life, reminding us that even those linked to royalty face the same struggles, challenges and triumphs as anyone else. His reflections on family, fame and rugby offer an accessible and heartfelt perspective that's as honest as it is entertaining. And in a royal family often accused of being aloof or distant, Tindall's openness feels like a breath of fresh air. But perhaps the most talked about book in this royal literary surge is Prince Harry's Spare. Originally released in hardcover and now available in paperback, Spare was a bombshell. It broke the mould of royal memoirs with its raw, vulnerable narrative, and the paperback release includes a fresh chapter that dives deeper into Harry's experiences. For Prince Harry, this memoir isn't just a book, it's a statement. His choice to be so open about his struggles with mental health, grief, and the confines of royal life marks a turning point in how royals tell their stories. Prince Harry's story resonates because it's a journey of resilience, courage, and self-discovery. Spare isn't just about recounting the highs and lows of his life. It's a powerful statement on mental health, self-worth, and the journey to finding one's own identity, even when the whole world is watching. Throughout Spare, Harry's unfiltered honesty stands in stark contrast to the polished, controlled image traditionally upheld by the monarchy. He reflects on everything from the loss of his mother, Princess Diana, to the challenges he faced in the royal firm. By stripping away the formality and being honest about his battles with grief and the pain of being under public scrutiny, Harry brings a sense of humanity that's rarely seen in royal accounts. Harry's account in Spare has stirred significant discussion, with some royal commentators slamming him for breaking the royal code by revealing too much. Yet in today's world, where people are more openly discussing mental health and personal challenges, Harry's willingness to be vulnerable is more impactful than any adherence to outdated protocols. He's showing us that, prince or not, everyone struggles with self-worth, family expectations, and mental health challenges. And in doing so, he's connecting with a generation that values authenticity over formality. His critics may call his revelations too much information, but the popularity of Spare proves that Harry's story is reaching audiences who see him as a relatable, courageous figure, a stark contrast to his critics' often outdated views. After all, if being true to oneself is a crime, then it's one the world is increasingly willing to applaud. Meanwhile, Tom Parker Bowles, son of Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, adds a flavourful twist to this literary scene with his cookbook turned memoir. In his book, Parker Bowles doesn't merely provide recipes, but offers stories behind each dish, sharing the cultural and personal experiences that shape his culinary passion. His book isn't about scandal or drama, but rather a celebration of the connections between food, culture, and family. It's a refreshing angle in the royal book boom, and a reminder that not every royal connection needs to be about public image or protocol. With a background in culinary journalism, Parker Bowles infuses his work with authenticity and warmth, showing us a side of the royal family that values shared meals, personal memories, and rich traditions. His culinary journey offers a grounding, unpretentious perspective in contrast to the often heavy-handed way royal narratives are treated. And in doing so, he reaffirms that there's room in the royal family for personalities of all kinds. Then there's James Middleton, brother to Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, who charms readers with Dog Days, a memoir that's as heartwarming as it is relatable. Middleton's book is a reflection on his love for dogs and how they have brought him comfort, joy, and a sense of purpose. In Dog Days, he talks about his struggles with mental health and how his dogs played a crucial role in his recovery, providing him with companionship and support during challenging times. Middleton's story resonates with readers because it's a reminder of the simplicity and beauty of companionship. In an era where mental health struggles are increasingly recognized, Middleton's journey with his dogs adds a comforting, gentle perspective to the royal literary lineup. And by sharing his story, Middleton reminds us that even those with royal connections face everyday challenges and find comfort in simple joys. His narrative serves as an inspiring example of how love and companionship can help us through life's difficulties, regardless of status. With so many royals and royal-adjacent figures sharing their stories, one can't help but ask, what's driving this literary boom? Are these books mere cash grabs, or do they offer something more? The fact is, each of these authors provides a unique perspective on what it means to be part of the royal family, or connected to it in some way. But at the heart of it, they're stories of resilience, identity, and finding one's place in the world. In a world fascinated by celebrity and status, these books offer an opportunity for royals to show a more personal side of themselves. They're peeling back the layers, giving us a glimpse into their private lives, and showing that behind the titles and traditions, they're human too. They face struggles, they experience joy, and they seek purpose, just like the rest of us. And in a society that increasingly values transparency and vulnerability, the royal family's choice to share these stories is not only timely, but significant. Through these memoirs, readers are gaining access to the human experiences that lie behind the royal facades. From Harry's powerful account of grief and self-discovery to Tindall's relatable stories of balancing family with personal passions, each book provides a new perspective on life within the monarchy. And for readers, these stories offer both inspiration and a reminder that, at the end of the day, royals are people too. People with hopes, struggles, and stories worth telling. And there you have it, folks. The royal book brawl is officially on, and these stories are just the beginning. Whether it's a story of rugby, resilience, or royal revelations, each book adds a layer to the complex and fascinating world of the British monarchy. So, keep your eyes peeled and your tea ready, because there's no telling what juicy secrets might come next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from Meghan and Harry Tales. Stay tuned, it's going to be a page-turner.